We have to go already. The come and he's here today. So we are honored by your presence. And accompanying our chancellor is Dr. Kapunda. Uh, so can you please stand? We'll give him a clap. Yeah. And this constant club members are here with us. What a joy it is to have you all stand. The full clan, oh, they are there in the corner. We give a big hand to them. We work hand in hand with them in everything that we do. The YMA, the Business Council, very much with us. And whatever they do, whatever we do, we are together there. And we are honored with the presence of all the gentlemen and ladies who could make it today. And not only that, I'll just quickly raise it. From 11 onwards, there are three panel discussions. The three resource persons have uh, as we keep in everything. Beautiful. And he's a CEO, PR Global, and whatnot. I was going through his profile last night, and I think I like the Credo Center for Excellence. Maybe very soon we could go. Yes, it's good to be in India. We respect ladies. Many times we allow them to control us. There's the beauty of being a maid. Yes. And then, security is a creator of unprepared things. So I'm with you on that. Yes. And if I will be then, so, yeah. Send point of that fine Mr. Mizoram, we are ready for upstate. We are ready for upstate. And that is what we are all ready. Yes. I will. Contributing to brand India. That's the word. It should be like that. Uh, Being in Aizol, Mizoram is beautiful, but there are far more beautiful world outside. That's the world that we aim. That should be the final frontier for us. With that note, let's continue to have a very great day, and I think we can wonder. Let me say, I call upon the Reverend, the
I greet you all in the name of God. It's so impressive to see the presence of many eminent scholars and CEOs and um, brilliant faculty and staff and students of ICFI. Just against my there is mentioned just a prayer. Common prayer. On behalf of all people, we receive the blessings of God for all programs, for all our items today. Good program and the skills development conclave. What the vice chancellor says that this was the students in particular like said were very, very fortunate to have this kind of program organized for it. And these resource persons, like all over, impressed by the who is such takes care of and then institutions like fine. Great encouragement for all of us. So the sunshine, cool climate, people who live up constitution of India, and many of our safety sages who wish that India would be a land, a country where everybody feels safe, everybody feels equal to another, and we enjoy freedom, equality, and fraternity and justice. Lord, we thank you for the founders of our beautiful Constitution. And today, it is because of that all the corners of our nation are experiencing the spread of knowledge. And here, to the corner of northeastern corner of the nation, Mizoram itself, we receive a lot of good things. Lord, we thank you for all that. And today, as we go ahead with this program, one day skills development conflict. Pray that
I'm going to provide a system. normally we do the finish we will never normalize the body and uh, this they are so you are in for a lot of surprises. I look at the profile of the tree. You know that some of this I said, I'm not saying that. I'm not allow me to go there. But you know, I can people from this on stage with 24 of our footballers playing Super League football in India. That means, Marxist historians talk about push factor, pull factor. Now we go. Results will go, provided the offer is attractive. If that be the case, I think we will stand up and become we will. Japan, Nepal. That should be the theme that we that we I think other special guests. The university is deeply further to facilitate students general quality download of Mizoram and other people visit for the Fine University Mizoram. We express our sincere respect. Yeah. And I would like to Dr. Ramadan Reddy, Director IOCD Fire Society. Please come over here. Yes, come, sir. Really glad for them to be alive. Okay. And so, Actually, the thing come last. After the chief, no one speaks. In the Bengal, the city, the director, LESTP, Dr. David, for the University, Mizoram, Reverend Dr. Lord Subramanian, because I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce it, and Dr. Laboratory Coordinator, IUCD, Hyderabad, we have with us three distinguished personalities whom we have invited them as resourceful persons as well as the key note speakers. Major General Dr. Gulfa Sharmaji, Sri Pinakari Chaudhary Ji, Sri K. Invitees, participants, student friends, administrative staff, press, and electronic media. I am extremely happy to associate with the inauguration of one day skill development conclave. Dr. Vijay Kumar Singh is the chief guest for this function to inaugurate this very important program. It's a desire humans and we are in the some students acquire four skills necessary for employment and entrepreneurship. So the Vice Chancellor came to Hyderabad and we had a discussion about this conclave, and we are extremely happy that the Honorable Minister has given the right for this skill development conclave, which we did it as a building, and it gets to inaugurate this one day skill development conclave. today is development, but all the nations have recognized the fact that development is possible only through education and research. The World Bank in its recent report made it more clear that education is no more a luxury, it is essential for survival. In the beginning, we considered education as an important tool for acquisition of knowledge. But today, education is considered as a means to earn livelihood. When we consider education as a means to earn livelihood, we have to train our students towards that end. More than 50% of India's population consists of young people below 25 years. This rich human resource is an important asset for the nation, and we have to groom, we have to sharpen, we have to train the youth to play a pivotal, a crucial role in the development of the Indian economy and for its advancement. The major challenge of the 21st century in the context of the information revolution is the empowerment of youth. In India, empowerment of youth has become important, not only for reasons of socio-economic equity, but also to ensure participation of large number of people in the developmental activities. One way to empower the youth is to make them to acquire core skills necessary for employment and entrepreneurship. The argument of the industry, the complaint of the corporate sector is that the graduates coming out of the colleges and universities are not competent to resolve critical contemporary issues because they are not trained properly. They further argue that the curriculum is outdated, teaching methods are not satisfactory, the focus is more on theoretical aspects, scanning record is shown towards practical orientation. They argue that there is a mismatch between what is needed by the industry and what is offered by the colleges and universities. Resultant skill deficiency is being increasingly strengthened by the employers and entrepreneurs. This skill development conclave is organized at the instance of the entrepreneurs of the university to bring together the leaders of the industry and academia to deliberate and to discuss the ways and means to prepare the future ready workforce to work in an era of industry 4.0 and industry 5.0. A common platform to discuss the ways and means to bridge the gap
between the industry and academia to prepare a roadmap to make India as the skill capital of the world by 2047. By 2047, because that is that Vikasit Bharat 2047. The Honorable Prime Minister of India, Sri Narendra Modi ji, also gave a call to the youth of the country to make Skill India, Startup India, Think in India, so as to make India as a developed country by 2047. Apart from this, you know pretty well that we have Sustainable Development Goals 2015. Goal 4 of the Sustainable Development Goals also speaks of the quality education, which includes the skill development of the youth. My dear friends, today, because everybody is talking about artificial intelligence, we have to make the youth to know the importance of artificial intelligence, robotics, quantum technology, quantum computing, drone technology. Our Honorable Prime Minister also mentioned India's efforts to make India as a hub of green economy, that we are going to have a green economy by low, what you call as carbon economy. In the place of low carbon economy, he proposed to have the green economy. He spoke more about green jobs, green jobs. My dear friends, I bring to your kind notice that the recent ILO, International Labour Organization, in its report mentioned and appreciated the India's efforts to make green economy. And the report also disclosed that in the coming 10 years, India would create 3 million green jobs, 3 million green jobs in the area of renewable energy, green transport, waste management, urban farming. Therefore, it is high time for us to train the students in this direction. Therefore, they will be placed in comfortable positions. Higher education to sustain must find a market. We have to produce marketable students. We have to train the students. We have to produce the new age graduates. A new age graduate is one who strives hard to learn, unlearn, and relearn so as to keep himself relevant and contemporary. I request our Vice Chancellor to move forward with this beginning. It is not the this is only beginning. This is only beginning, not the end. We have to move forward in this direction. We have to train our students. We have to utilize the resources of the distinguished resource persons and skilled stakeholders we are here. We have to have linkage with the industry, collaboration with the National Skill Development Organization, State Skill Development Organization. In this way that we have to move forward. We have the blessings and best wishes of Honorable Visitor to take this message further. forward. With these few words, I once again thank the honorable visitor for making it convenient to be here, sir, to give your very, very useful message to the students. Thank you very much.
The state government that and, and of course, if John, can you please come and speak? Uh, Respected guest of honor, Chancellor, Ifai University, Mizoram, Professor by Vice Chancellor, Ifai University, Mizoram, Professor Inauguration, colleagues from the Department of Education, Reverend esteemed such persons, respected faculty, staff, and students of Ifai University, Mizoram, respected guests and all participants. Good morning and a warm welcome to everyone present here today at the one-week skill development campaign organized by the Fine University of Toronto here in the scenic capital of our state. It's an honor to stand before you, presenting the Department of Labor, Employment, Skill Development, and Entrepreneurship Government of Israel. Today, we gather here with the current vision and two purposes to empower our youth through skill development and entrepreneurship. As we witness rapid changes in the global economy and political climate, it is imperative that we equip our young minds with the tools needed to succeed in an ever-evolving landscape. Mizoram, a state rich in culture and natural resources, is teeming with potential. However, this potential can only be fully realized if we invest in the skills of the people. The collaboration between the Skill Development Department and the DeFi University marks an important step forward in our journey to create a robust ecosystem for skill enhancement and entrepreneurship in Mizoram. Today, we can develop programs that are not only aligned with global standards, but also relevant to our local context. As we delve into our discussions today, I urge each one of us to reflect that our youths are not merely the leaders of tomorrow, they are the innovators and the creators of today. They hold the key to our state's progress, and it is our duty to provide them with the necessary resources, training, and mentorship. In our discussions today, we will engage in insightful sessions and panel discussions with experts with long years of experience. We will explore emerging opportunities for employment nationally and internationally, entrepreneurial development, and innovative business models. I encourage all participants to actively engage in our efforts
ideas and experiences. And in this regard, I would like to uh, turn the attention of all those present here today to the various initiatives taken by the government of India as well as the government of Mizoram towards skill development, which I think would be pretty useful for our students. And schemes and projects such as the Prime Minister's Inaugural program, Prime Minister's uh, program, Prime Minister's benefit program, and many other schemes under the government of India, under the Ministry of Skill Development, and under the Ministry of Labor and Employment. So I think there has to be an awareness about those schemes among our students, since they will be the most benefited by these schemes. So I hope that in collaboration with IFI University, we will be holding such many of such awareness programs and initiatives so that even at the present students can really benefit from those schemes. And as the government of Mizoram, I would like to inform everyone present here today that the Business Department, Labor Employment, Skill Development and Entrepreneurship Department has recently been awarded a license for overseas recruitment agency, which I think is the only agency of this kind in India, so that many of our youths uh, can look for overseas employment especially in East Asia, Middle East, Europe, and America. So we have a target of sending about 1,000 people annually to these countries. I hope students here can take full advantage of the recruitment agency where, as a government department, we would not be charging any fees or other hidden costs which are normally charged by business enterprises. So I urge you to come and take advantage of the initiative taken by the government of Mizoram. And I would also like to take this opportunity to state that just in the past month, our Honorable Chief Guest here himself, the Governor, Honorable Governor of Mizoram, has launched a project called Arizona Corridor, which uh, literally translated to be the bridge to employment. So that is a project launched by the department where we are having a target of about 3,000 persons from the state to provide them skill development training in 25 job roles such as tourism, beekeeping, uh, IT, and many such other job roles and trades where we would not be charging any fees. And after they successfully complete their training, we are going to provide them with a small startup fund of rupees 50,000 up to rupees 50,000 each, so that immediately after their training they can start their own businesses. And if they so desire to work overseas, we will also be providing each candidate with an amount of up to rupees 2 lakhs so that they can undergo language trainings, pre-departure training, as well as to cover their airfare. So once again, I urge our students here to take advantage of the scheme. And also, we also recently launched a project called Rapi Chattu, which would also mean to create a platform for our students to find employment, especially in government jobs such as in exams conducted by the UPSC, the MPSC, banking services recruitment boards, recruitment, any kind of government jobs which you desire, you can undergo coaching classes anywhere in India under a government institute, and we will be funding you full course, the full fee of the course for which you have paid full year training. So we will be giving out more information on this, and I hope students here can really take advantage of that and start building their careers. So I think I will take this opportunity to extend my heartfelt gratitude to Pittsburgh University, Missouri, for their commitment and partnership in organizing this conclave, for dedication to enhancing education and skill development in Mizoram is most commendable, and I look forward to fruitful collaborations in the coming years. For project inclusion, that's also started to really powerful effect through our program to our communities in investments in skill development and entrepreneurship. Let us empower our youth to dream big and equip them with the skills they need to turn those dreams into reality. Thank you again, and I wish everyone a successful and inspiring.
So time should not be a constraint for you. We are ready to listen to you even for 30 minutes. So, we have our own way of making up the time. So we put the elements of the panel of discussion. The introduction of the resource person will come. But uh, my chancellor, as well as who joined me, they would say we are not good students. But the sort of the very core of you really are outstanding, and we're going to give a note of what to do with all of them. That's the amazing part of our program. But, on the surface, it look as if we are playing with time. We are not. The content of the delivery is simply outstanding. And after the two gentlemen spoke, I think both of them must have spoken at least 60% of what you have to say. But please take your own time, and it's not every day that the governor of the state visits the finals. So we are so thankful. And after the program, I think he will find a way to be as early as possible again. That's right. A governor has impressed me a lot in many things. One is a strategic mind. And I know by now that whoever that we befriend, any friend of the governor is also outstanding. That's the level of my acknowledgement. So I asked me one day to call up the three gentlemen. And I proposed it there, and the three of them immediately agreed. I said, what is happening now here? So either they have already been convinced by the governor or overseas. Anyway, sir, here we call you His Excellency the Governor. Other places they may call you Honorable, but you are more than. So over to the Governor for his time, and that's it. Let's give Sir the big hand. Right. Isn't here today our Chancellor for Fire, Shri Michael Kumar Reddy. Our PC was working very hard to ensure that file gets the level of various universities upcoming competition. The registrar, Dr. David Gonzala, all the members of the faculty, all the invited guests, all students, ladies and gentlemen, members of the media, and the three resource persons who were eminent resource persons. I've known them for some time, and this is I think they're all eminent. Bhushan Sharma, I first met him in 95, 96, sometime. And when he came to the talk, after the talk, he took away two volunteers to do skill training in his institution, and after years were placed in clubs. And that's his reputation. So when he interacts with you, do listen carefully as to what he is. We have Naki Chaudhary, uh, again, a person who has personally ensured that things move. Today he is working in many fields. And last time that he came to me, my idea was that he creates something for the state so that the state can benefit. And I'm sure with the interaction you have with him today, you will realize the depth of his knowledge and experience. And we have, I think he will be the youngest out of the people, Jagdish Rajawat. Known him for, again, very long. And I've seen him coming up with interesting ideas, including the number of jobs that he absolutely brilliant, absolutely innovative, and I'm sure you would have a great time interacting. This one day skill development conclave is a great idea, and I would like to thank the Vice Chancellor for uh, taking it forward. The program is not only relevant in terms of focusing on skills, entrepreneurship, and the global opportunities that are available to the people. And this is where I would like to leave this thought with you. It is for you, the youth. It is for you to take what comes out of this conclave so that you can do better in life and you can do better for your families, for us. Uh, and these opportunities to succeed in life and to placing a transformative effort where we from Gujarat, one side of the country, can do so well that we can succeed wherever. We have 100% us, and that is you all, the young people. You are upset, you are not being upset for the sake, you are upset for the fact. You are the future. And I have very close argument with the experience that you are all very talented and very hard. If you can understand that you have these two qualities, nobody else should do it. You have strong cultural values, you have a great spirit of community, and these can become very powerful foundation for leadership and innovation that we are looking. What is required now is right skills, exposure, and confidence to not only compete but to succeed within India and on the globe. Please remember, till the time you do not tell your mind that you will succeed, till the time you do not have this positive thought in your mind, you will not succeed whatever you do. It is the positivity of thought that will take you forward. Long time back, I read a book. I don't know if it is available or not now. In my long time is many, many years back. It was called The Law of Success. I don't know if somebody has heard of it. And it talked of a very interesting phenomenon. The author wrote that the human mind is like a transmitter and a receiver. And if your transmitter is tuned properly to get positive thoughts, you will actually get positive thoughts from all that are being done. And you will transmit these positive thoughts so that others can learn. And it is the opposite. If you tune your mind to negative thoughts, then only negative thoughts will come. You may be very capable, but you will fail. So the law of success said, tune your brain, tune your mind to receive and transmit positive thoughts. Please remember that. What we need today is direction that comes from skill development, it comes from entrepreneurship, and it comes from creating a very strong ecosystem for skill. If that ecosystem is missing, then things go wrong. Uh, this conclave is just a start. Ultimately, if we want the ecosystem for skilling for our youth, we need to bring together academia, policymakers, entrepreneurs, the industry experts to discuss pathways through which the young people can transform their aspirations into opportunities. It is then that we will all succeed. Please remember that skills are are the true currency for success. If you don't have skills, you will not succeed. And it is not that skills are born with you, you have to acquire these skills. Until the time you don't acquire and polish these skills, you'll find that you do not succeed. Just try and imagine all the successful people. They have all succeeded because whatever skills they acquired, they polished them to perfection. Today's job market demands practical knowledge, it demands adaptability,
and it demands continuous learning. Without these, there is no success in the job. And we must align ourselves with the sectors that are not only growing in India, but are in big demand, and they're in big demand in the global arena. If we don't align ourselves, do not understand it, then we will not be able to skill ourselves to meet the demand for the skilled people in these. A lot of times that I've gone abroad, one thing that a lot of people abroad told me, they desperately look for plumbers from me. I'm not asking you to become plumbers, but I'm just trying to give you an example. Our plumbers have a fantastic market. Our architects have a fantastic market. Now, these are skills. Similarly, there are many sectors today which conform to the type of skills that you want to attain so that you can do it. The service sector is today one of the fastest growing sectors, and areas like healthcare, services, tourism, wellness, digital services, knowledge-based industries, they are opening new avenues for them, and they're also opening new avenues for entrepreneurship. Please remember, if you examine any country in the world, you will find that only 4% jobs are available in the government, not more than 4%. All of us cannot become government servants. These 96% jobs are in the private sector. And these 96% jobs are available to you if you are skilled. These 96% are available to you if you are entrepreneurs. Then you not only become a person who gets a job, but you become a job giver as you become an entrepreneur. Mizoram, our state is uniquely positioned to benefit from several of these opportunities that are available. Our state is rich in natural beauty, vibrant culture, a very peaceful social environment, and these strengths can support sectors such as ecotourism, wellness, tourism, hospitality, and cultural enterprises. Can we look at it? Most of us don't look at it. The Hornbill Festival, I've seen it growing. I've seen it from 4 huts in which they used to put some old utensils and say, this is what you have come here to see the hospital. Today, it's a thriving industry. In fact, this year, my younger daughter rang me up that she was going for Hornbill Festival. So I said, we have seen it earlier. He said, no, I'm going there because there is nothing also available. 7-day package, and they were told in this area there is no net available. They did some mundane chatting. I won't even call it chatting. And they paid very well. There is so much available to do. It all depends on how you market. With the right training and entrepreneurial spirit, you can build your own business. You can attract visitors, not only from India, but from across. You have to be prepared for it. Your mindset has to be prepared. Then only things will come. At the same time, we must recognize that skill development goes hand in hand with innovation and entrepreneurship. It is not just all alone. Uh,
We have in the panel discussions and conclave that we have, you will discuss startups, you will discuss entrepreneurship for middle youth, you will discuss the ecosystem that has come up, and you will realize that we can transform our economy by creating new jobs, solving local challenges through innovative. I don't know if you are aware, when we started the uh, PM startup program, there were just about 400 plus startups in India. This was in 2016, if I remember it correctly. Today, India is number one in the world in startups starting every day. We are number one. Opportunities are available to you. If you have an idea, transform into a startup. And many people have done it. Many people that I have met, young people, who instead of seeking a job, started a venture and succeeded in it. You should feel confident in stepping forward as a job creator rather than just a job seeker. Most of us otherwise just keep looking what advertisements are here to get a job. There's so much that you can do. I have great faith in our youth because you have the ideas which we didn't. And you have the opportunity today to fructify those ideas into ventures that can succeed. There are so many things that are happening in the world, and this was brought out very clearly that of our demographic dividend that prevails in our population is young, but a young population which does not use the skills that are available, and a young population that does not use the opportunities that are available in the world will not get it. We have to motivate our young. And this whole world is open for you, whether it is health services, whether it is caregivers, whether it is digital services, whether it is artificial intelligence, you name it, everything is available. All that has to be done is focus on something which will take you forward. And I'm very positive that you will be able to not only move forward. That is my faith on you. And I'm sure if you look within yourself, you will find that I'm not. Now, all these opportunities that arise by certain things. First of all, is of course education and investment. And it has to be integrated with practical. In education, is not going to get them. And that is why we talk of a skill ecosystem in which you can enhance your skills, you can upskill yourself, you can change to a different this thing if you find things are different, to do something which you want. We also need institutions that can build linkages with the industry. And I think this point was brought out by the Chancellor, Arpupal Reddy. Uh, these linkages with industry and markets are very. And skills are not enough. We need to create where you can acquire these skills, polish these skills, and then find an opportunity through those linkages where you can do that. Entrepreneurship thinking. That is another area where we need to concentrate on. We need to encourage our students and youth to think on this because it is your curiosity and innovation that will lead you forward. Without these, you don't go forward. Don't be scared of trying something new. Most of us hesitate if there's something. Try it. I'm sure you'll succeed. If you haven't tried it, how can you say that you will succeed or not succeed? Similarly, institutions like ICFI and others, academic institutions, they must provide mentoring, they must provide incubation and exposure so that the students can transform their ideas into viable enterprise. Entrepreneurship is the engine for job creation, where you can explore the whole. There's so much that is available. And just look at some of the people who succeeded. They started from something else and they branched off to succeed. Even in the e-commerce sector, there is so much happening. It is not yet arena which is got totally closed. Yes, it is crowded, but it is not closed. You still have a lot of space. The third thing that is important is, and which I think is the domain of people like Director Leslie, who done here, that that is collaboration. It is the government, the university, the industry, and the civil society that will work together. Then only things happen in the right way. Anybody who pulls back the horses. And if we have to create a good skill development and ecosystem where skill development and entrepreneurship takes priority, all these are. And wherever these partnerships are strong, and there are many states, wherever this is strong, people are doing well. I would like to also emphasize that as our youth reaching out pan India and global to make use of opportunities that are available, it is equally important that we remain open. Your values, your culture, your heritage, raise it up. The cultural are your strength. That is what it. Most of us when we go abroad or start working abroad, we forget what the culture is. And then we find ourselves, you know, at bay, if I can use that term. I think it's important to always remember that you have strong cultural roots and those roots will take. I encourage everyone here to make full use of the knowledge that will be shared in this conclave, explore and move beyond that. Think of various things and we can always call all our three resource persons back at some point of time. In fact, two of them have had some connection with people on Conclave also. They have worked with Major Youth, learn from their experience, learn from what they say, and explore as to what can be. Ask your questions, clarify your mind. Then only this conclave will be used. Also, we all have a tendency to stick to conventional paths. You have to do well, you have to step out, think different. but think differently with a solid base. Not think differently when things are weak. Then you will get astray. I certainly commend the University for organizing this one-day conclave. I hope this one day will transform into more than 100 days for our youth in terms of what they will gain and what they will think and what they will learn. And before I conclude, my best wishes to all the participants, all the organizers, all the members of the faculty who have gone deep into it. And I hope that the discussions that will ensue will generate practical insights, new partnerships, concrete initiatives, and will help our youth touch new horizons. I look at a future where Mizoram becomes a hub of talent. We have it. We just have to become the hub where people come and look for what they can gain. We need to ensure that this hub has talent, it has opportunities, and it makes our vision of making Mizoram the hub again. Thank you very much.
With the permission of the Vice Chancellor, because these statements. So on your behalf, I especially thank the Honorable Governor and the Visitor for his inspiring and thought-provoking inaugural address. Just in case, if you do this and summarize it, I have broken all the points. He gave a message to the message to the university is that the university has to produce innovators, but not imitators. Policy makers, but not paper pushers. Job creators, but not job seekers. Real thinkers, but not routine followers. This is the message, excellent message given to the universities, not only to Mizoram, but to all the higher educational institutions. The message to the youth is that the bottomless knowledge society provides plenty of opportunities. It's for you to crack these opportunities with your core skills, such as time management, accuracy and attention to details, communication skills, knowledge, positive thinking, critical thinking, critical thinking, developing interpersonal relations. These are the core skills which are necessary for the enrichment of your knowledge. And the message, the message is that you are the future of the nation. The growth of the student is the growth of the society, growth of the state, and the growth of the nation. And at the end, the Honorable Governor gave a very good message that India is having rich cultural heritage. We should not forget the roots of our rich cultural heritage wherever we are. Thank you, sir, for giving an inspiring message. I request all of you to give a standing ovation to the Honorable Governor for giving inspiring approach. I have my address.
This part is that this excellent spoke from his mind. That is the beauty of the call, and I think tonight it's going to go through this speech again. Let's see, and then my notice starts. Now is the time where I can finish in 2 minutes. After that, we all stand for the national anthem again. But after the national anthem, as the dignitaries need for stage, the second change will start immediately. So, and my instruction today is that the tea and the coffee and whatever is outside, toilet is there. We'll make use of it. But this is a time where we should not even lose a few minutes of that. So over to you.
Respected dignitaries and distinguished guests, faculty members, dear students, and all present here. It is my proud privilege to propose a vote of thanks on this momentous occasion of the one-day skill development in trade. At the outset, I express deepest gratitude to His Excellency, Engineer Dr. J. Kumarsi, Honorable Governor of Mizoram and Visitor of the University, for gracing this event and for his incredible support in bringing together such eminent speakers from across the country. Yes, present as celebrate this occasion and make it a memorable and historic day for years in the long term. Our action marks a thanks to our Honorable Chancellor, Professor Y.R. Arbogavadi, for his constant guidance, encouragement, and vision in organizing such meaningful initiatives. I would also like to convey our heartfelt appreciation to Pu Juan Puya, Director of Labor, Employment, State Development, and Entrepreneurship Led for his continued support and grateful contribution to this important conclave. The university is especially grateful to the Department of Led for their generous sponsorship and unwavering support in organizing such impactful events for the benefit of our students and society at large. Their support has been instrumental in making today's program a grand success. My sincere thanks go to Dr. Ramadan Reddy sir, Director of IUCD, for his valuable present and insightful contribution. Sir, we are deeply honored by the presence of our distinguished speakers today. Major Dr. Tushar Sharma, Director, General of Service Industry, Sri Inaugural Chaudhary sir, Social Entrepreneur and Group CEO, and Sri K. Jagdish Pradeva, CEO, Center for Innovation of the Farming Water. We are eagerly looking forward for your enlightened presence in the council. I would also like to express my heartfelt gratitude to our Honorable Vice Chancellor for his inspiring leadership and continuous support in ensuring the success of this program. My appreciation extends to all specific parties, faculty members, staff, and dear students for your keen participation, cooperation, and support in making this event meaningful and successful. Today is indeed a proud and significant day for the final city Mizoram. We are truly fortunate to host such a remarkable gathering of distinguished personalities and thought leaders. Uh, Once again, I extend my heartfelt thanks to each and every one of you present here. And as I said, I really deserve for this thing. Ini bisa program kan bisa wajar karena tu kan suka kan sih biasa sih itu wajar kan so belum tu dia first panel habis ke sana kan dia don ani. So may I request everyone to kindly rise for the festival. Itu aja kan program kan contohnya ini dia ada ya kalau dia sorry capai project. Can we also the resource person to step up something? Yes.